Hello dear YouTube community. In this video I will show you how to send attachments or files from the SAP system via email. I'm going to extend code that I have already shown in an earlier video of mine. With this code you can send simple text or HTML emails from the SAP system. I will link you to the video where I use this code at the top right. Okay, now let's start copying the code. I open my program here and I copy this code and paste it in my new attachment email program. So now a short recap of what the code does. We declare some emails here. Now we declare some variables. We need to send an email. Then we create different objects, a document object, a send request object. We create a sender object. We add some other objects like subject and so on. We create a recipient object, and last we send the email. Okay, let's do a pretty print and activate the code. Okay, the code works. And if we want to send an attachment here, this is quite easy because we have to call only one method above the document. So let's write the command add attachment here. And now we add an attachment to the document. So we write O document, add attachment, and we have three parameters here. First, the attachment type, and I will show you more about the types that can be selected here later. The second parameter is the subject, in our case the file name, and we write here the parameter PDF, and we declare this parameter later. And third, it's called attachment content hex, and this is the document itself. And here I write IT PDF data tab. This internal table is of type Solix tab. Okay. So this is the call to add an attachment here. And regarding the types, we open the transaction SE11 and we use the table TSOTD and browse the entries. And here we see the different types we can use. In our example, we use EXT. It's a PC document. So let's close this. And in order to be able to test this code, we have to select a PDF file and upload it to the application server. And to do this, we need to write some more code. First we create an input field So we write parameters p PDF, type file table. Okay. File table, file name. And I want to show a default path here. So I write c temp test.pdf. Add selection screen on value request for PDF. And here we need some more variables. Variables for the return code or for action and so on. So I write here lvrc type integer. Next the internal table. This is the file table. Type file table. And next the lv action of type integer. And here we clear the internal table IT files because there could still be old entries in it. And next we create the file open dialog. We use the class CLGUI frontend services and we call the method file open dialog. Exporting. Here we create a file filter for the PDF file. PDF. And then we write here CL GUI frontend services. And file type all. Next, we have some changing parameters. The file table, and here we pass our internal table, and then the next RC. Here we write our variable lv rc. Next the user action, lv action. Then we check if the action is okay. If lv action equals CL GUI frontend services, action okay. And if next we check if we have selected the file, and we check the internal table if there is a line, is there an entry in it, because this table contains file name and path of my selected document. And if this so, we write this file name to our parameter p PDF. IT files, first entry, and file name. Then pretty print. Okay. Next step is the GUI upload. So we write start of selection. We need two more variables here. The size of my document. So LV PDF size of type integer. And next our internal table, IT PDF data tab. In this table is our document stored. And this table is of type Solix tab. And this is our internal table here. And this is our file name. Okay, now we have declared our variables. And now we write CL GUI frontend services. And we call here the method GUI upload. No, GUI upload, not download. And we have some exporting parameters here. First the file name. And here we write p PDF. Next, the file type. This is binary. Then the importing. It's the file length. And here we write our variable LV PDF size. So, and the changing parameter is here our data tab. And this is our internal table with our PDF file in it. Okay. If this was successful, we run the code. We run the email code. So we check if superc equals 0. Then we run this code and we write end if before the catch block. Pretty print and activate. Okay, there are some errors detected. Okay. Oh, I see there's a typo. Front end. We missed the T here. Check again. Okay, there are some typos I see. File name. Next is, okay, the variable, it's not RV, it's RC. Check again. Okay, and there's something with the try and catch block. Let's see. Yes, we have to copy this try string above the GUI upload. Now it should work. Yes. Okay, let's run the code and we pick a file here from my temporary folder on my system. The test PDF file. We run the code. Okay, there is a security question. We allow the upload. And now we get the message email has been sent. So let's have a look in the transaction sourced, S-O-S-T. In this transaction we see the send requests and we see there is an entry here. Let's have a look to the content of this email. Okay, we see the text and we see an attached file. But here is the path is part of the file name. If you don't want this, we can split this. So let's go back to the code. And here we read the file name from the internal table. And in this file name is the path and the file name. And if we want to split this, we use the function module trent split file and path. Now we uncomment the importing parameter and we write here pdf. This is path and file name. And we need only the file name, so we write here again pdf and we delete the other lines. Pretty print. So with this function module, the path is cut away. So we pick the file again from my temporary folder. Then we run the program again. Email has been sent. Now let's open the transaction SOST again. And we see there is a second entry here. And we look at the content. And we see, okay, now the file is attached with the name test.pdf. Okay, that was the code with which you can send emails and attachments. If you like my video or other videos from my channel, then I would be happy if you subscribe to it. Also leave me a comment here and I would be happy if we meet again in one of my next videos. Thank you and see you soon.